Okay, guys, I thought so many people got value out of my last kind of how I helped my client go through something, manifest something, magnetize something into their existence in a short period of time. I felt like so much value is given on that because it's really giving you guys assistance, help, somewhat of a process on how to create these types of results for yourselves without the price tag that it would cost you to work with me. And some people do prefer to work with me directly because then we base things directly off of you yourself and you get that one on one. But I felt like you guys can get that value from my videos and create some of these results in your life and then contact me when you want to do bigger things. So, in this video, we're going to talk about how I helped my client manifest their soulmate. And I don't even think it took 3 weeks. Not even. I think it took about a week after we started doing this work, but it took 3 weeks. I'm going to say 3 weeks because it took her time to know it was her soulmate. So that's where we're going to work with and go with for now. But I actually get clients who come to me for this one frequently. This is something I've led lots of clients through. This isn't just a one client type of deal. So this one, but I'm going to tell you this story just because it's probably the freshest one. So my client came to me and she was tired of relationships that didn't fill her up. She was tired of the dating scene. She was tired of, she had let go of a bullcrap relationship and she was just done. She was just like, look, I am ready for not just a love that feels average to me, that just has me feeling like, meh, you know that feeling. I think any of you who've been in relationships know that meh feeling that you get about your relationship. She wanted head over heels. I think he's the hottest thing ever. I think like we just have this connection. She wanted twin flame type of connection. And she wanted it to like strike up fast, heavy, and just go to the distance, right? So we were talking about it and I said, well, do you have space in your life for this? Was one of the main questions that I had. And she was like, what are you talking about? I said, I want this. I said, you're saying you want this, but have you actually decided? Do you have room in your life for this? Do you feel like you can have this? Do you feel like anything bad would happen if you were to get this? Do you have any room basically for this? Like, have you made space in your home? Have you made space in your life? Do you have time to date? Like all of these questions are initial questions. And this is the same questions I ask everybody. Like I said, I've had several clients who I've helped with this, but this is the same intake kind of questions I ask. And she was like, well, I guess. I'm like, well, I always can tell from a client like how ready they are for that because I'm like, look at your closet. Is there any room for anybody else to come into that closet? And a lot of times, like you would think this is like, okay, come on. Like, what does this have to do with me manifesting my soulmate? It has a lot to do with you manifesting your soulmate. Like, because if you're not even willing to make room in your closet, you're like, I'm not clearing out half my closet. Like, I'm not doing that. This man hasn't even showed up in my life or woman per se, but I'm not doing that. Like, this is like, I'm mostly talking to my women here with this one, the closet situation. And they're not willing. Like they literally, this is something that I actually get pushback on. And so then like, I'm like, okay, have you made room? This is like my number one tip. If you want to manifest a soulmate, clear out half your closet, especially if you want a live-in type of situation leading to marriage, engagement, or live-in person who's like in your life for years and years. Clean out half your closet. Do it now. Like, you should have done it 10 minutes ago, 3 days ago, whenever you had the thought you wanted a soulmate, but you didn't do it. So now do it. Just go. Don't question me. Just do it. So cleaning out the closet, you want to make room. You want to make space. You want to say like, if this person was coming, if you have drawers, clean out some of the drawers. Like where would they even put their stuff? Do you even have a place for them to put their stuff? Clear out half of the bathroom. If you have like a double sink, make sure one sink is prepped for them. Like, I know you don't know this person yet, but they're coming. So like, let's start preparing your place, preparing your space for them. What about life? When do you plan to spend time with this person? Do you have time in your schedule for this person? Do you have time to go on dates with this person? Have you even thought about it? Have you thought about like where they would actually fit into your lifestyle that you have right now? This is something that you really need to look at, because here's the thing, if as we go into the manifestation process with this, and this is what I did with my client, if you feel like you don't have space in your life for this person when they start to flow in, once you're doing the dating and this person comes on hot and heavy, you're going to freak out. You're going to freak out and you will literally repel. It can't come to you because there's no space for it to go. So you really want to make sure that you make room for this great love that you want to have. So like, clear out, are you still holding on to low hanging fruit? This is a huge question. Like, where are you holding on to that situationship, that person that you hit up here and there to, we all know, are you still doing that? Like, here's the thing. If you couldn't talk to this person when you're in your twin flame, like relationship, don't do it now. Get rid of them. Cut it off. It's time for it to go. We really want to make sure when we're manifesting something like this, we're making space for our desires to flow into us. It's already yours. It's already coming. Like, you can't say like, I don't know this man. Well, yeah, he knows you, and his soul is like being triggered by this desire, and he's like being magnetized to you. So like, as he's flowing into your existence, like, girl, you got to make room, because you can't be having this on your phone if this is what you want to come in. So really, like, it's really like getting into the energy of this is happening. Not only has it happened, it's already happened. Like, this person is there. He's in reality. He's in your field. He's coming. And like, really just expect it to happen. I lied to you not. We had these conversations. This was like within a week, okay? We did the work. We cleared the space. We said, is there any reasons, things that you would think bad would happen? We talked about it. We cleared it. Lie to you not. Next thing you know, you're in a dating app, and this like person who's like, sets your soul on fire, like reaches out on the dating app, comes through, you guys have the best date, and like they never leave. Like, it is just, it's just it for you. And like, you're like, I don't know when this might fizzle out, but it's just like, we just kind of talked about it and now we're together. Literally, she manifested this person into her life like out of thin air. Like, one day, don't even know this person. A few days later, she has a boyfriend. And like, literally, this was my client, the one that we're talking about. They have been together for such a long time at this point. Such a long time. Literally lived together. Lives are meshed. Talk about getting married. They have been together. They cohabitate, like their lives are there. It has literally been a soulmate connection. Best relationship she's ever been in. Best relationship he's ever been in. Like, it is meant to be on such a strong level. And she didn't know if this would happen for her. She didn't even literally everything was a dead end before we did this work. But we literally journaled out as if like, what qualities this man would have. What would he look like? What would he have? All the things. And he literally showed up out of there. It's like as if we made a wish in a wishing well and it just showed up. Genie in a bottle, universe. I tell you guys this all the time. You guys need to pay attention. I don't know what you've been doing, but if you stick around, things can happen so fast, it'll make your head spin, guaranteed.